Ron spots the driver and manages to swerve off the road with not a second to spare, most likely saving the driver's life.
Leave the road. No other place to go.
Now, with the popularity of dash cams, these brushes with death are being captured on camera every day around the country.
Well, I wouldn't drive anywhere without one.
Tony Hall from On-Site Cameras.
A camera in your car means you've got vision of something that happens in front of you. If you're in an accident, you've got vision. If someone else is in an accident, you've got vision. If it's a near miss, you've got evidence for the police.
In this video clip, a ride down the road becomes a write-off. The driver of the blue ute enters the roundabout and doesn't see the man on his motorbike, failing to give way to the right. He's thrown through the air. Stunned onlookers rush in to help. Miraculously, he survives.
It's worse now than it's ever been, and the simple reason is there's more stuff inside your car these days to distract you than there's ever been before.
Defensive driving expert Kevin Flynn says we need to wise up behind the wheel.
You know, leave sensible gaps to the car in front of you. Don't speed, don't drink and drive, don't drive when you're tired. Inattention's a big one these days. You're about 23 times more likely to crash if you're texting, as an example.
He says the vast majority of crashes are preventable.
I'm going to make a bold statement. I'm going to say they're both at fault. Obviously, our mate in the ute here probably wasn't paying attention, but by the same token, as a motorcyclist, you just got to presume that everyone's trying to kill you. Easy to sit here and say, but he maybe should have seen that coming.
This 21-year-old female driver allegedly fell asleep at the wheel. She crosses onto the wrong side of the road, narrowly missing an oncoming car, then smashes into this parked truck.
It is amazing that she survived.
And I guess the positive here is it's in a reasonably low speed area, yeah, fatigue, a major cause of car crashes in Australia.
We're surrounded by a sea of frustrated, impatient drivers trying to get where they're going and wishing they could get there faster.
Ruben Haitchison from Amy says when it comes to crashes right across the country, we're all in a state.
It's interesting trying to compare the different states and why they have different types of accidents top of their list.
Victoria has the most nose-to-tail crashes in the country. It's also the main reason people crash in South Australia. Tasmania is the worst when it comes to parked car dings. They also top the list for crashing into a stationary object, closely followed by Queensland. New South Wales has the most accidents from failing to give way, and Western Australia has the most collisions while reversing.
Slow down, pay attention, and most of all, be patient.
Well, the Aussie flag is flying proudly in Hollywood tonight with Oscar wins for Cate Blanchett, Catherine